There comes a time in your life when you just need a 2-week Minecraft phase. You know, you hop on a server with your friends, explore and mess around for a bit, and just have some fun. Inevitably though, people start getting bored, or life catches up, and they stop playing. Happens gradually, but before you know it, you've all switched to some other game, and now you've just got to wait for the next Minecraft phase to finally build that iron farm. Or at least, that's how it usually goes. Because this time around, something far worse has happened to me and my friends. One day, suddenly, I realized everyone else had disappeared. Obviously they weren't logging onto the server, but now they weren't even answering my messages anymore. No one knows where they've gone, or why, and my only hope at finding out is logging back on one last time. What you're about to watch is the stream where I tried to get to the bottom of this. The thing that I found weird is, as you guys know, I've been working on a lot of videos and doing a lot of stuff and posting a lot, and just, you know, I've been busy on that grind set, man. And so I haven't logged on here in a while, but by the time I finished building the house, I hadn't seen anyone on, so I was like, okay, this is weird. Let me message some of them. No answer. So I was like, okay, now this is starting to get a little more bizarre. Granted, I didn't message them directly afterwards. I did take another few weeks as I was doing other stuff, whatever, but they never answered my messages and they never logged on again, so I was like, this is kind of weird. If they're not going to tell me where they are, I am just going to make this a stream. I'm going to make this content and I'm going to go find where they are, right? Because might as well, you know, we're going on a little scavenger hunt. So now I guess we can start visiting the base of the others to start looking for clues, start investigating, you know, having a little bit of fun here, trying to piece it all together. And so I set off, although I was still unaware of what was to come. I will say it looks a little more dreary right now than it usually does. I mean, usually there's a little bit of joy and whimsy to this place, a little bit of light. This is Bro's skeleton painting. Looks awesome. And up here, little enchanting setup, little bed, nice little house. But I didn't find anything, and so I decided to go to the other bases. On the way, though, I discovered someone had set up a conduit. Now I gotta... What the fuck was that? Conduit power? It was kind of weird since I hadn't seen a conduit anywhere, but I just brushed it off and assumed I'd missed it. We got this base right here. Now, I'll be so for real with you, this one, it's a nice little house. This thing is terrifying every single time I walk in here. I've told them change it. You know, it doesn't seem very welcoming, but never takes my word for it. Up here, I guess, still figuring out everything. Going back down, I found a new trapdoor, which meant he was working on a basement. I went down the ladder, wondering what it could be, but I got my hopes up, and there was nothing down there. Nothing at all. I look forward to discovering what wonderful, horrifying paintings are going to be added on there. Up next on my list was the treehouse. By now, I was really hoping to find something out of the ordinary, something obvious enough I would finally notice it. Got a nice little place. Nice little path up to Treehouse-topia. Treehouse-topia is probably the most original base on this server, and as annoying as it is to go up, that's also part of its charm. A little painting here. This was not here last time I came. Would this perhaps be my first clue? Wasn't here last time I showed up. Suspicious looking painting. And get owned loser, nothing here. After getting absolutely owned, I just ran up to get out of this place as fast as possible. Up here, we have this little, viewing area. This is the best part of the base, if I'm going to be honest. The Deadly Diving Board, the DDB. He just bridged out with leaves, did not even make the effort of making it look like a part of the treehouse. And from here, you gotta jump down into the river. If you fail, you gotta make the whole trek back, and maybe your stuff gets stuck in the trees, so you better hope you don't fail. And okay, I made it. Getting out alive from the Deadly Diving Board, I swam over to the next house along the riverside. As you can see, a little bit more of a modern one, kind of like a architect's build. Down here, we got a little viewing area for the river, as well as some books. The house was mostly empty and had very thin walls, so if anything was hiding here, I was sure I'd find it quickly. Little bed right there, and up here is the peak. Up here is the top, but again, no conclusive hints as to anything, to be honest with you. I did think when they all dropped off the face of the earth at the same time, maybe they all planned something fun for me, but now I'm starting to feel like the stream is not not going exactly how you guys wanted it to go, chat. With 2 bases left and nothing found yet, I thought for sure that this ominous tower in the fog would be my best bet. This is the tower. Not the most aesthetic build in the world, but it is a build nonetheless. Just like the river house, this tower is incredibly vertical and mostly empty. You know, I did initially try to be like, hey, look at some tutorials. We want the standard of quality on this SMP to be really high, all that kind of stuff. And they just kind of went, fuck you. There's a lot of fog today, though. I've never seen the server with this much fog. After climbing up as far as I could go, I saw another area above that I just couldn't reach. Must be nothing, I thought. So I decided to go down to the final base. It was all that was left that could possibly salvage this stream. Well, let's go to the final one. All the way up here, you can see this long, ugly-ass stairway. Again, tried to be like, hey guys, why don't we make this look good? And then tower and stairway, double whammy, just kind of knocked the wind out of me, and I went, okay guys, I give up. I give up. I asked for some standard of quality, and this is what we get. I understand. Honestly, at this point, I was pretty pissed. No one was answering my messages, but I'm not the best at answering my phone either, so I get it. Maybe they didn't want to play Minecraft anymore. I get that too, but at the very least, I thought they would have prepared some season finale content for me after I took the effort to run this goddamn server. Something to end this with a bang. But no, cherry blossoms, as well as azalea trees. You know what we're not seeing though? I thought there might be just like a sign that they had left behind, like, oh, if you want to find us, go here and do this or whatever. And then it seems this was like the shortest stream ever, like 15 minutes. And the conclusion is nothing to see here, guys. Literally nothing to see here. And at the lowest of the low, that's when I found my first clue. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna be so for real. I was about to be like, all right, guys, that's the end of the stream today. We found nothing. 15-minute stream, okay? We got no viewers, we got no motion, we got no hints, we got no nothing, we got no friends, but I take it all back. We got motion, we got a story, we got hints, we got friends. We still don't have any viewers, but that'll come soon, I hope. Sneaking through a hidden passage made of trapdoors, I found my way inside a brand new room. There was no light inside, and not much to see regardless. The room was empty, with just a few trapdoors for decoration. Can you see it from the outside? Because I didn't notice it, but I don't know if that's just because I'm blind, or if that's just because they're actually well done and well hidden. Holy shit, it's like invisible. You can just barely make it out. There's gotta be more, right? No? Is that literally it? Is that... Are we just done here? Is that light? What the hell is that? Guys, we're getting secrets on secrets. When you think there's no more secrets, that's just because you're not looking hard enough. Holy shit, bamboozled. And it goes up. Okay, didn't expect it to go up. Oh my god, if I just looked up, I would have seen it all along. Okay, well, maybe it's not that well hidden. Maybe I'm just a little bit oblivious. That's my bad. What's up here? Another secret viewing area. So even if you find the first secret viewing area, and you check to see if anyone's in there, you might not see the top secret viewing area. Genius. What's the secret here? This can't be it, right? The secret can't be, oh, I made a secret viewing area within the secret viewing area to look at the exact same place, right? Thankfully, some light did end up helping me. Aha! Is that a... Is that a button in there? Am I seeing something, or... Oh-ho! It is a button. A button that has caused absolutely nothing to happen. Has it opened up? Nope.
I didn't see it initially, but pressing that button ended up revealing a secret tunnel hidden behind one of the decorative trapdoors.
Was that open before? Was this something? Did I just miss this? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Can this open? Oh my god. We have reached the peak.
Excited by my discovery, I made my way down this tunnel with a pinkish glow. At the end of it, I found a ladder, bringing me down to a brand new room. It was pretty empty, but would end up having all I needed.
What does this button do? What are we doing here? Who needs that much?
Honestly, I was so taken aback I couldn't even finish that sentence. I didn't understand the point of all this, and so I decided to ignore it and focus on the lectern I'd seen outside.
What is this book now? Let it go, it's not worth it. Now, on the one hand, you might be inclined to say, what the hell does this mean? Not useful. On the other hand, cryptic means interesting. And some weird ass bullshit. Oh my god. The book's name is just numbers. Oh my god, this is peak. Oh my god.
At this point, I wasn't quite sure what I'd gotten, but I knew I'd gotten something, so I decided to leave the cave and go check out the other bases. If there's a book here, there might be others hiding elsewhere.
I thought there might be some weird stuff. I was kind of playing it up for the video. If there wasn't anything, I was just going to make it, a little clickbait title or whatever, and then release it. But now I'm starting to think, hey, there might actually be some hidden stuff around. That might be why they haven't been, answering my messages. They're like, well, you got to figure out the secret so that, maybe there's a code I got to send them or something. As I was saying, the next weird thing that happened was here with the under construction. If I try to break this, and there is something behind it, now we're in conspiracy theory land. Now we're hitting conspiracy zones. I'm just going to close my eyes and break this. Oh, shit. Oh, it's conspiracy zone. Oh, it's conspiracy land, baby. What the fuck do you mean under construction? Geronimo. Okay. We have reached Evil's secret lair.
The evil secret lair was pretty small, all things considered. It only had a furnace room, a random empty room in the back, and a chest room with nothing in it.
But the above base was the decoy base. Genius.
I tried to look through the furnaces and chests to find anything interesting, but nothing really stood out.
No one will suspect you of anything. And then we got this area, which is nothing. Now, here's the thing. If this had been me from 15 minutes ago, I might have entered this room, been like, wow, cool area, nice secrets, and then moved on with my life. But, crucially, this is not me from 15 minutes ago. This is me from right the fuck now. And the last time I thought, oh wow, I discovered the secret, I'm good to move on, there was a second secret, and then there's a third secret linked to the second secret. So, at this point, I'm thinking, there could be something else. And even more so, because last time, there was a nice little banner and a book waiting for me. I mean, the smoking gun has got to be this room right here, right? This room's got nothing in it. I'm trying to interact with anything at all, because I feel like just breaking down all the walls in someone's face is probably not the best way to get them to come back and play. But... oh. What was that? What the fuck?
By randomly clicking everywhere, I had discovered a secret piston door.
Okay, now this is what I was talking about when I was talking about secrets. We got a secret door when you right-click something under the lava.
Honestly, I was so happy at things finally working out, I wasn't really worrying about what would be behind these fortified piston doors, or what would be at the bottom of this ominous staircase.
What the hell is down here? Just a long-ass staircase. Okay, sure. Can you get crying obsidian in the overworld? I'll be so for real, I don't think you can. Ah. This does feel subtly linked to the nether somehow, but I can't quite tell. What's in this? Everyone's waiting for you to come back. 0.
I wasn't really focused on the book though, since the map in front of me seemed much more interesting.
Okay, so there is shit hiding in all the bases. I'm just perhaps a little too dumb and I didn't notice anything the first time. All right, well, you know what? I take back everything I said about, oh man, this is gonna be a short stream and I can't find any content. This is gonna make a banger fucking video, dude. This is gonna be one of those weefies finding the secret, fucking monster in the world or whatever. Now the issue I'm having now is I'm realizing the first go around when I visit all these bases, I was trying to find stuff and I didn't find anything.
So I climbed straight to the top of the tower since I had a feeling that's where it would be easiest to hide a banner and a lectern. I wasn't quite sure where it would be, but I felt I could probably figure it out.
For those 2 previous ones, they went out of their way to make this stuff like actually accessible. Like I didn't have to break anything, I didn't have to place anything, I didn't have to do anything like that. So I'm like, if I have to start jumping around, throwing stuff, placing stuff, doing whatever, I feel like I'm on the wrong track. So it can't be up there because there was no way up there. Can it be outside? Now that is a suspicious looking globe. How do I get to that? It's in the floor. There can't be that many ways to get into the floor, right? I just have to like... Uh-huh. Well, I guess there aren't that many ways of getting to the floor. Which one was it? Ah. It's... Just listen closely, okay? Breathe in deeply and try to figure out if you can tell the difference between one of these note blocks. Ah. Now, the astute among you may have heard, like, the dull fucking thudding noise. Let's see. Well, actually, before I go down, I want to take a look at what's down there first. It seems only a slime block. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going in. Wish me luck. Okay. I'm in. I'm in, and this is probably what was making that light out there. What is this place? What the Okay. We've got a secret reverse tower underground. Which I guess a reverse tower is what you would call a hole. Was this just full of... I don't see a training hall here, but was this just full of all of the books that you would ever need? Damn. And potions? Okay. I may have been wrong on the magma blocks, and perhaps wrong on the crying obsidian. Maybe there's a way to get in the overworld. I guess, yeah, with like ruined portals and stuff like that. The potions, though. The potions, there is no way in hell you're getting all these potions without going to the nether. This is illicit contraband. Okay, this seems like some crime syndicate of some sort. What's up here? Oh, hello. Okay, well, this is not illicit, but what the hell is it? Holy shit! I don't even need the goddamn steak anymore. Fuck you, I got all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that's not... How do you say? That's not ideal, given that there were 7 of us on this server. How high up can I go? Oh my god. I soar through the skies. I will say though, again, find a secret area, not the secret area with a book. Literally nothing down here. Let's go back up. With the awesome Riptide Trident. Anything in here? What do you do? Okay, it seems like you're going to be awesome.
Having gotten everything I needed, I made my way out of the hole and looked outside to try and spot anything I may have overlooked. Holding my new trident, I suddenly remembered something out of place.
Wait, actually, this might be tech. This might be hidden tech. I don't know if this is the way you're meant to do this or if there is some other secret way. But the water here... Can I do this? Is it legal? Can I legally do this without entering into any issues? I mean, I can. And there's this ladder here. I couldn't even see the ladder before because it was so foggy. And the fucking banner. And the fucking banner, dude. You think, oh, this guy's a little bit of a dumbass. Perhaps true. Oh, this guy's just kind of not going to figure it out. No, I'm more dedicated. I'm more driven. I'm more passionate. I got more... All you talk about these days is yourself. Fuck you. That feels premeditated. Okay? That does feel a little pre-planned. That does feel... All you talk about these days is yourself after I go on about how awesome I am. That I'm taking that a little bit personally. And you might be saying, well, then don't talk about yourself. But then again, if I don't talk about myself, who will? So, you know, that's how the saying goes. Ow. We got 3 out of 6, I guess.
From the map, I knew the lectern couldn't be located directly within the house, so I first took a look outdoors thinking it might just be hidden in plain sight. But after searching for a bit, well...
So either it is not above ground, or alternatively, it is so high above ground I can't see it from here. Now this is Minecraft tech, and they're kind of dumbasses, so I don't know if they would know this fact, but if you are far enough out of render distance, chests don't load. So what if it was chests and a banner all the way up at like world height? Like, would I be able to see it here? Ow. Okay, if I'm not being dumb here and being honest for a second, it's probably underground somewhere. I mean, the advantage of this place is there's not really a lot of hiding places, right? All there is just like small, tiny, paper-thin walls, and then this floor, and then bookshelves.
Since there weren't too many places this lectern could be hiding, I decided to bite the bullet and take down all the books one by one. I was reasonably confident the secret must be down here, and this seemed like the only way to reveal it. I wasn't entirely sure though, since with the fog and the rain, I was worried I had missed something outside. The longer I spent down here with nothing happening, the more I started to feel this might be the case.
It's not that, is it? I'm just going to go through and do all these and get like, I don't know how many stacks of book for nothing. All right, everyone, listen closely. Get your ears out, and aha. I wasn't that curious. I don't feel like this was here just a second ago. Dude, the second I knew that they were hiding shit in their bases, instantly I discover it all. We got a library of 1,000,000 books. Well, I guess it's missing most of them, but we got a library of some books. So, someone's really big on reading or does not have enough money to buy themselves a lot of books.
Now this place is mostly empty, so I decided to skip right to the bottom. I jumped down and hoped to find something new here.
And now we got the classic. And I'm used to it. And now I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Secret area with another secret into a secret area. Bam. Okay. Issue is now though, what the I'm not seeing much to do anything with, to be honest with you.
I'm a bit too embarrassed to admit how long it took me to find the secret here, given how obvious it was. I was running around, spinning everywhere, and looking up and down to find some complex hidden piece. It was actually in front of me all along.
What's that there? Anyone have any idea what that bad boy is? What that little guy happens to be? Now, what would happen if I were to say, take this? Aha, how intriguing. Another banner. Another book. Another beast felled. Another challenge vanquished. Another, how many more do I have? Okay, 2 more. I gotta stop showing off and I gotta start actually doing what I said I would do. Stop shoving your head so far up your own ass. So we got -5, 0, 7, 27. I thought maybe this would be... I don't know what I thought this would be.
I got over my confusion and ran right back out of there. With more books, I thought it would surely start making sense soon. But with 4 down, I only had 2 more to locate to hope this would be the case. I decided to leave the sand house for last, given how small it was, and first headed off to Treehouse Topia.
It could be on the bottom here, somewhere. But it seems kind of like a hassle to look around. And if they're not down here, then the question is, where will they be? And my answer is somewhere on these trees, if I had to guess.
The main advantage to hiding secrets here was how many trees you could access, ones that someone would normally never walk over to. By wrapping the path around, I was forced to check the leaves all over, but, well, never found much of anything. I went back over my steps and even checked the middle layer again, but to no avail. The chests weren't any better, and I was starting to feel like quite the poor detective. But before giving up, even though I was pretty sure it was empty, I had to go double check the top.
Oh yeah, okay, so this right here is the water, and it was in this direction. Could climb onto that tree, I guess. How? Here? Yeah, I guess this is the way. Oh my god, Swift Sneak, look at that shit. I'm zooming. I feel like this is the only tree in this vicinity that this could possibly be in. Either I'm a detective or I'm a dumbass. It appears I may be a dumbass. What the hell is that? Okay, it's a sheep. It seems I'm going a little insane. This seems a little bit suspicious, if I had to guess. It's in the right area. It's a little hold down. Where does this go? Ah. Damn, alright, fucking, I mean, sure, like a little aggressive right off the bat, I would say. 27, I already have it. Oh, there's 2 27s, okay. -5, 0, 7, 27, 27. This one was directly underneath the base. Conduit power. What could that mean? Under the base of conduit power. Sand? This could fall, but I guess any of these sands could fall.
But the sand wouldn't fall, so I made my way up the stairs even though I knew there would be absolutely nothing to find there. Growing more and more tired, I was secretly hoping this would finish soon, and I was rushing to find the answers.
Conduit power. The only thing conduit power is making me think of is water.
I tried to look around and even swam into some caves, but again, the answer ended up being hidden in plain sight.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, well, let's swim under here. Holy shit.
Down the hallway, I found a viewing area onto a beautiful cavern below, but I was more focused on getting to the end of the tunnel and making my way into that large room below the house.
Got the whole shebang, and here... What the fuck, bro? Built a coral reef underneath the base. I'm assuming I'm not going to find any lectern, any books in here. No, I am most definitely not. Okay, so you know what I gotta do, right? And now what the hell am I meant to look for here? If it's coral, I mean, I found some, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, I did come here. Is that the same blue one? Yes, it is. Wait. Pog Champion. It is the same blue one, but that doesn't even fucking matter because... Holy shit. What was bro cooking? How long... Was this actually done survival? Earlier when you said we stayed together forever, did you ever really mean it? Clingy much. Clingy much. What is this, 5? 'Cause these 6 books have to mean something. I mean, they didn't bust their balls doing all this shit for nothing, right?
I'd been hoping a hidden meaning would spring out to me once all 6 books were collected. That suddenly I would have a moment of eureka and be the genius solving the puzzle. If I had been just a little smarter, this probably could have happened, but instead I was stuck making up theories, each one more far-fetched than the last.
Maybe it's like the first word. Stop everyone earlier. All. Stop everyone earlier. All let pull. Of course, stop everyone earlier. All let pull. Let's just go back to the map area because maybe that seemed like more central. Maybe that will give me some more insight into what is going on and what I should do. I mean, they haven't logged on at all for the whole time I've been here, which I won't lie, I do find a little bit surprising because I thought like, oh, if they saw me streaming and I was back on the server, maybe they would. And it hasn't stopped raining and the fog hasn't gone away, and now it's starting to feel a little bit more like something slightly ominous. What was this map giving us again? Maybe I gotta put them in like vertical order. But that feels so random because it could also be from south to north or east to west or maybe alphabetical. So it would be like what? Brown, cyan, pink, purple, red, yellow. But I don't think that's it either. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't think that's it. I mean, I think the only thing that would make sense is to be like colors. Like rainbow, what is it? Like Roy G. Biv? Like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, or something like that. Red, we got. Orange, we don't. Yellow, we got. Green, we don't. Blue, we don't, but like cyan could be green or blue. Could be one of those two. And then indigo and violet, let's be so honest with ourselves here, are pretty much the same thing. So that could be purple. To me, pink seems closer to just red. Like a lighter red. So like, maybe that's orange. And like brown. Be like green, I don't know, let's see. Or it's gotta do with these numbers. The only other thing I could think of that's Minecraft related would be coordinates. 27, 27, 5, 7, minus 5, 0. I mean, that sounds a lot like coordinates to me. 2997 instead of 2727. Minus 42, 57. 115 minus 50. That's not far off, actually. So I guess it's more west. Is it gonna be at my fucking house? Is this it? But I'm on 58. So is it down? Did they leave like a hidden chest for me? Is this the end of my journey? A nice little hidden chest right here? That is not a chest. What the hell is this? A map with black banner on it. Okay, and what is this? We had really hoped you would come around by yourself. I still want to believe you'll never find this room and that none of this was necessary. If you're reading this book, though, please disconnect for just a second. Think for yourself again. We miss who you used to be. Am I missing lore? Is there lore I'm missing? Is this evolving into some kind of like parasitic creature has been controlling me and I've actually secretly hunted down all of these people, all of my friends.
I kept coming up with ideas for what the final reveal would be, but honestly none of them were all that good. After walking for a while, I reached this forest, and I could tell from my map that I was getting close. But I couldn't spot anything nearby, so I wasn't too sure what I should be looking for when suddenly I spotted it.
Okay. Eras. This feels like we're finally reaching the end point. I'm thinking either some sci-fi underground lab with crazy machines and like mind control and that kind of stuff, or some like cabal of witches and warlocks which has hypnotized me to give them like human sacrifices.
None of these ideas really made sense given the previous books I had found, but I was just hoping for a sensational ending to this video, something for the thumbnail. And that's when I spotted a lone torch in the fog.
It is a single torch. I gotta go take a closer look. Curiosity killed the cat, but it gave the streamer unbelievable amounts of wealth, so you know what they say. Oh! Oh! Okay. Damn, bro, they added a fucking pitfall in the middle. Okay. And I guess it was not just one torch. What the fuck is that? What the hell is this monstrosity? I asked for nicer builds. They do like the bare minimum. They throw in random blocks. Some of them look decent, some of them look whatever. I ask for SMP content, you know, to make cool videos, to do stuff like that. They dip. Immediately stop fucking answering my messages, stop replying, stop whatever. Okay? All I'm looking for is, hey, we're all going to play on the same fucking server. Let's put a little minimum, bare minimum effort. And now I come back and I'm like, okay, they've been gone. Maybe they've left something for me. I find the secret trail. It's looking awesome. I'm finding the content. I'm finding the secrets. And this is what I'm fucking met with. This is the reward. What is this shit? Like, you couldn't add like a fucking trap door or some indents or some tree. I don't know what the fuck. You couldn't add any of it. What is this? What the fuck?
I tried to expect many different things, to imagine as many scenarios as possible for the end of this treasure hunt. I wondered what could be so important that it would force them to disappear to ensure I saw it. I used to sit on the floor there, next to the couch, and open presents with my brother. The floor was always cold, so we put our feet as close to the fire as we could. When it was warmer, we'd invite all our friends and run around in the yard all day.
Hey, fuckwad. It's been a few years since the summer you invited me here. I hesitated for a while to accept. Didn't want to be a burden, yet again. Didn't want to impose, but you wore me down and eventually I agreed. We'd go out in the middle of the night when the neighborhood was asleep and just sit in the grass and drink beers while chatting. Where did that go? Why have things changed so much? What the fuck is this?
They didn't build this place exactly how I remember it, but it was close enough. I knew all the places I had to go and had no trouble making my way over. I think they just built this place the way they remembered it. The way they wanted me to remember.
We never really spent that much time together growing up, Thanksgiving every few years at best. I wondered why that was, what kind of terrible secret was hiding beneath the surface. I had so much fun playing with you and Rob, what could possibly justify not doing it more often? Every time we would visit, you would bring me down here and we would play the Wii for hours together. I don't know if you remember, but we used to sit in my room and play Lego together. We would come up with all these stories and make these elaborate fights that would last for hours and never end up with a winner. This is where we would stay up until the early morning, talking and laughing quietly to not wake up your parents. You got us banned from the library for a month because you couldn't stop laughing. We felt so bad. Whenever I was down here, I would savor every moment. Finally felt like I had brothers, you know? I was even jealous of your fights. What I remember most clearly was sitting here with you and building the Lego sets Mom and Dad bought us together. You always had the instruction booklet and would lead the charge while I was happy enough to find the right bricks and spend time building it with you. When we'd get tired, we'd come back to yours. We'd take off all our snow gear, and your dad would make us hot chocolate, 2 marshmallows each. You would sneak books to me from your dad's office to apologize, and I would quickly read them and bring them back, give them back so he wouldn't notice. I remember the first time I walked into this room and he was so proud of his collection since he knew I loved reading. He offered to let me borrow any book I wanted. I didn't have the heart to tell him the truth. We improvised stories without rhyme or reason and see how long we could keep them going. The most difficult part was finding a good ending to the story. I don't know if you remember, but I bought a new Lego set a few weeks ago. I felt nostalgic and wanted to spend some time with you again. You told me it wouldn't be productive enough to do something like that with someone like me. I've hoped that next week's story would be better for so long, and at first it was. But I've been disappointed too many times now, man. I really hope you're not reading this. I really hope you're interested in a story other than your own again. Is this just the fuck me power hour? Like, what are we doing here? Nice heartwarming memory into fuck you? Like, why are we doing this? Is that it? That's a terrible fucking story. That can't be the end. There's gotta be something else. Let's think about this. On the wall, maybe? Is it under the fucking chest here? This is the very first chest you would see. Is it underneath it? No, there's fucking nothing. Awesome. Awesome. Where's the next book, guys? Come on now. Where's the next fucking book? Is it in here? Is it through this fucking wall? Oh, no, that's my fucking room. Is it in one of these fucking closets? Let's have fun. Is it in the fucking ceiling? How the fuck am I gonna find a thumbnail for this thing?